planned. Things don't always go as you planned. I had a lot of things to take care of, and I got one call from my one of my customers. Well, no, he's not a customer. He hasn't bought in a year. Okay, and a lot of people, I have a lot of people that watch me, but they don't buy things, which is fine. I don't care if you buy, but don't complain if you don't buy anything. Or don't complain if I don't come on live stream real quick, okay? Because I can't always. Okay, so I need to know. Okay, so I have 2 auctions, and I need to know who Somo is. Somo. I need to know who Somo is. And I need to know who Rich E is. Rich and the letter E. Rich E. Those are the only 2 people that I don't have invoices for the auction last Thursday. Somo and Rich E. If you know who those people are, put it up there. Put their names on so I know who their names are, okay? You know what I'm saying? Somo and Rich E. Somo and Rich E. That's who I need to find out. All right? So I can get those invoices to them. Okay, so did we find out who Somo is and Somo and Rich E? I need to know who Somo, S, and then M-O, and then Rich E. Rich E. Somo and Rich E. Somo and Rich E. Somo and Rich E. Somo and Rich E. I need to know who Somo and Rich E is. Do you understand me? Oh my gosh, it's like talking to... I give up. All right. Somo and Rich E. Somo and Rich E. So I need those guys to send me an email so I know who they are. So we're just in the shed. I just wanted to do a little video here. And just, you know, talk to you guys and let everybody know that they're not buying enough slot cars. I'm just kidding. We've had a great week. You guys have really stepped up and bought all the new cars. I can't be more happier than the numbers that we're doing of all the new cars. people are really excited about the new cars. And, you know, we're just in business, you know, to help, help the market. And, yeah, who's Richie? Somo and Rich E. Who are those people? I need their first names. Somo. No, it's S and then M-O. S-Mo or so. And then Rich E. I need to know who those are. Oh, can you see in the blue tray? The blue tray. Which blue tray? Don't give me a dirty look. Jimmy loves seeing the side of your shed. Guys, want a tour of the shed? You want me to give you a tour of the shed? Huh? You want me to give you a tour of the shed? Would you like to see the shed? Hi, Rob. Rod Rodriguez. Yeah, Rod Rodriguez backed out on the cars he bought last Thursday on auction night. I was highly disappointed that he did that to me. So these are TFX chassis. If you do not have a TFX chassis, you are sadly missing a great chassis, okay? No, the car's in the blue trays. Oh, these cars here? So these are the cars in the blue trays. These are just cars that we use on race night. Okay? These are the cars that we use on race night. Okay? We got a Mustang here. And then we've got the card insert. Everybody is loving these card inserts. Now, if you don't get one, okay, if you email me, I can email you the file for this, okay? But you're going to need to have gloss card paper, basically photograph paper. This is HP, advanced HP. It's not cardstock, but it is cardstock, but it's photo paper. It's basically the same paper as photo. So, it's very easy. Now, the one thing you always want to make sure is that you're always using a new X-Acto blade, not a used one. Because a used black X-Acto blade never works properly. Now, so this is an insert, okay? That's what the insert looks like, okay? And your steering wheel is in the front. So like, let's say we wanted to put one in this car here. We have this car here, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Now, some of these you don't need to adjust, okay? They will just fit in there nice and snugly. Like this one, for example. You see how that snugly fits in there? And you don't really need to modify it because it sticks in really hard, okay? But it gives you the interior of your car. Don't forget to be fun because oh my gosh. I tell you, what's his name can really get to me. That's Derek. So we got this car. Now let's show you how to do one of these model motorings, because what we got to do is we got to take off this chassis. All right, now what we need to do is cut a new one out, but now we're going to have to cut this one down a little bit because it won't fit in the model motoring chassis or body. All right. So this is the car right here. See how it's too big? See how it's too big? So what you have to do is you have to trim that up a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut around the corners and we're going to cut along the edge. You know what I could do? I think I could shrink these that would fit on a Thunderjet or on a Thunder, because the Thunderjet is smaller. And I think that they would fit better if I just shrank them. That still looks pretty cool. It still has but it's not, it's cut too much. I cut too much off it. That still looks kind of cool. I wonder if I could do that. Where's that chassis? I just had that chassis here. What would I do with that? Oh, here it is. See, now that one's too narrow. See, that's a different chassis. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to make sheets for Thunderjet and sheets for extraction, because I think that it would look better on a smaller template.
I was told that you need the tablet.
No, I had. Where'd you get that one?
From the shop.
No, was that on the thing on the post?
I think so. I'll put this back then. Otherwise, this needs to be logged back in.
What do you mean logged back in?
Because you changed the password to Shopify. I'll be right back. Gotta get some stuff from the warehouse.
Touch ID to sign in to Shopify.com. What? I give up. I really do. Sometimes I don't even want to. I don't want to do this anymore. I really don't. Sometimes I just there's too many passwords. There's too much. There's just too much tech. Touch ID to sign in to Shopify. Where? Where do you touch ID? This is what I hate about it. I mean, I really do. We got way too many passwords and all that kind of stuff. This is okay. So I'm on this iPad that's been at the store, was connected to the cash register, and it says touch ID to sign in to Shopify.com. That I thought that's the button on the side, but it's not. What is the account number for Shopify? The Shopify. What's the username, or what's the username? Danny's not here. I give up. And then it says scan this URL code with the device running iOS 16 or later, or try another compatible either to sign in. What this is the problem, you know, and fine, you know, I don't need this, really, I don't. It's just like, this is just, it's not. No, because they brought it down here. X out of where? Use your passkey to confirm it's really you. All right. There. I'm going to get out. Log in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that dumb. I do know how to log in. Well, I mean, it's just, now what? Where? Yeah, right there, profess. And now it says shop touch ID to sign in. Where's the other iPad?
What you mean?
The one you just had, the other iPad. Do you still have it with you?
Yes.
Bring it in here.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Gmail. I know. Capital W. No, but it, you know, I didn't know if this was connected to the other thing. Now, what about this? Shopify POS. Hold on. Okay, so that.
Looks like it's logged in on Shopify.
That's not funny. That's not funny. No, no, I'm serious. I'm not. You want this to? You better. I'm telling you, you better watch it. It's not funny. No, it isn't. Now, now, do you have this? So this one's already working then. You weren't having problems with this one, right? You weren't having problems with this one? Yeah, no, there's not. You stay right on there. What? Just a minute.
I haven't even used it at all today.
All right. Why was this? Was this on the machine, on the thingamajiggy for doing live streams?
I think it was.
Okay, we'll put that one back, and that's the cash register
Got it.
one.
Noted.
Hey. Okay, now, so, all right, so on my other iPhone, so that was all messed up for some reason. So, Shopify POS, log in. So, what is the Shopify POS? Would that be Profess Tinker? That's not, no, it's not. I know exactly what I'm doing right here. POS. Oh my gosh. The POS system, right here, the POS. Log in. What's the POS? Is that Profess Tinker? I can't hear you. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Okay, first of all, I did not hear any of what you just last. I didn't hear you at all. But you don't have you. But I know that no, because I didn't. There's no. Is it Professor Tinker? At Gmail? All right, that's done. All right, then Shopify. Log in. That's going to be the same thing. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now, oh, no, you got that. Instagram. Do I need Instagram? Because it's Facebook, isn't it? All right, that's what I needed. Okay, we got all that done. Thanks. All right, so let's change. Let's see if I can change the. I need to reduce the car inserts by. Right there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a sheet of the car inserts. There we go. All right, so let's print a paper of that because that should be better for the like your Thunderjet cars and all right, let's see what that looks like. Those are a little smaller, and then I'll have two sheets, one for extraction and 4-gear, and one for Thunderjets. Because these will be a little bit smaller, which they fit into the bodies a little better. Hey, has anybody figured out who Somo is? Somo and Mike or Rich E and Somo. Do we have anybody? Does anybody know those people? Nobody's listening to me. I get it. I know people don't like me. I understand people don't like me. A lot of people don't like me. I have no idea why people don't like me. I try to be very kind to everybody that watches. Okay, so this is a little bit smaller. So let's see how these look in Thunderjet cars. All right, so let me take, I mean, this is one right now, so I already have one in here. I mean, I think they look neat, actually. That's a little big. I don't like that. Let's try these smaller ones. Hey, do you guys want to see, do you guys want to see some old Super 8 movies I made when I was a kid? When I was in the Navy? Do you guys want to see some old 8mm movies on a projection screen? What do you think? You guys are up for that? Huh? All right, so let's see here. Let's do this. No, they're color. They're all color. I had a okay, yeah, these are much better. Yeah, nice better. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you a video I took when I was on my submarine, okay? Let me get this thing set up. I had a projector here. This one was no good. It was broken. And I found a new one for $100 and I bought it. And I had an 8mm Polaroid Super 8, and it developed the film instantly. It was a really cool thing. I bought it, guys, in 1980. All right, so that's the projector. And I got a video here, or a tape. Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard in the Navy, right here. 1978. Or 1980. Now I gotta get a projection screen so you guys can see it. All righty. Let's see here. Need to turn that light off and this light off and that one off. And that one off. I don't know how good this is going to be, but I bought a digitizer, and it's going to digitize all my 8mm movies. So hopefully you guys can see this. You know what? Let's go over here. I think that might be better here. No, I got to do it. Now that's Danoon. That's where my boat is, right there. That's my boat right there. All right, so that's my boat right there, guys. See that little boat right there? That's the submarine that I was on. That's the Andrew Jackson. Okay? And this is Danoon, Scotland. That's Danoon, Scotland. That's one of my friends. Oh, that's my chief. That was my chief. He was chief and I was second class. I remember, boy, he looks young there. Man, I thought he was an older guy. He's probably in his 20s. Now, this is downtown Scotland, or Danoon, Scotland. Downtown Danoon, Scotland. Your old-fashioned little houses there, or the telephone booths. Bingo. Yeah, see, that's our tender right there. The tender is right here. We basically sat right in a bunch of mountains. Right there is the tender, right there. No, the tender is right here. There's our boat right there. See that? There's my boat right there. The Andrew Jackson right there. Oh, that's so sweet. I remember that too, man. That was so cool. And that's the destroy or the submarine tender. Can you guys see that? Isn't that cool? I think this video has me on the submarine when we were out to sea. Now this is inside the boat. It's not very good. You can't really see inside the boat very well. Yeah, now this is outside again. Yeah, this isn't very good here. Yeah, that's it, this film. I have no idea. I'm just going to put a couple of these in. I have no idea what some of these movies are. I haven't been able to use this projector because it had a bad take-up reel, and it wasn't any fun doing movies. Now this is sound, but I don't have a sound projector. I can't remember what this is. I have no idea what this is all about. That's my microphone. This is a sound. I have no idea what this is. I don't even remember doing this. And this is Ryan. No, it couldn't have been Ryan. Kimberly? No. Is this Kimberly? Would this be her class? No, that's not Kimberly. I know that. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm thinking early. It is 80s. Oh, that's me right there. Look at that. Oh, that's my New Jersey that I made. I made that a model kit, and some kids burned into my shed, my model ship got all burned up. I must have spent months on that in Missouri. Okay, that's just a beautiful ship. I spent so much detail on that ship, and it all got torched. So depressing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. The detail on that thing was amazing. That was the best model kit I ever made. It took me months to build it. The detail, oh my gosh. I can't remember. I can't remember I put that much detail into that. That was a beautiful kit. It was a Sterling model kit. I made it in 1980. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Right there it is. Man, the detail in that thing was amazing. I put so much detail on the stanchions. I had to drill over 200 holes to put all the railing in on that thing. And that's a sound movie. Later on, I've got a sound projector coming. I ordered a sound projector, and I'll be able to play the sound on these. All right. All right, let's get another one here. I don't even know. Ants. Play Magic. I have no idea what some of these. shoot. Bryan, Magic, and Greg. Now that's 8. No, oh, that's Super 8. Oh my gosh. So this is my friend Greg. This is back in 1979. Are you guys ready for a 79? 1979. You guys ready to see me in 1979? That's my sister Susan, or my sister Becky. That's basically in 1978. That's my sister Susan, or Becky. She hated me. I can't believe she was giving me the middle finger. Oh my gosh. That's my sister Kathy. That's my Ford Mustang. That's my Ford Mustang that I had. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, shoot. That's my mom. That's my mother back in 1978. 1978. That's my friend Greg in high school. Notice the haircut. Okay, now we're doing a bunch of magic. Okay, and we get kind of crude back in the 80s. Okay, 70. This is 1970. He's looking at modern, and that's me. Okay, that's your buddy Bryan. That's 1978. Notice the haircut. Some animation. I was doing some animation. I didn't remember having these. Please, okay, let's see. What's it say? Please, but your chair right goes so you. Napoleon Dynamite. Yes, I look just like Napoleon Dynamite. That's what's so funny. That's my dog Dino. He was the cutest dog. That was the only dog I liked, Dino. Guys, 1978. There's Dino. Dino the dog. I broke the candle, my mom's candle. Holy cow, how did that happen? Oh my gosh. Oh, a guitar. Holy cow. Ah! 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 of fun. Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. La 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 la. La 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 la. Those were the fun days. 1970s. Ships. I think I'd taken my ship out to where other boats were, and they were sailing boats together. Yeah, I think that was. I took my battleship out with these guys. We were all floating our boats. That's not mine. Actually, no, that is mine. You know, I don't remember doing that. No, wait a minute. No, that's not mine. I can't remember if that was my ship or it was somebody else's ship. I don't know what this. I think this was it. When I was in Connecticut, there was a park, and there was a big lake in the park, and I think I was out there with my ship watching other guys with their ships. I don't remember making these ships. I could have made this ship. I don't remember it. There's so many things that I did when I was in Connecticut. I don't remember building that. I think that's a model kit, a Lindbergh model kit. I used to build a lot of the Lindbergh model kits. They were really cheap. They were like $9. There's me right there. Maybe I did put this out. That was a good shot. Looks like a real ship in the water. That one's mine. The water hit. Maybe I did build this ship. Now the next video, the next movie is, I think, on the submarine. We were heading out to sea. Yep, I think this is the out to sea one. This is Dunoon, I think. Holy Loch, Scotland. Yeah, this is Holy Loch, Scotland. I think this is me going out. We're going out to sea. Yeah, okay, so that's outside on the sub. I'm going up to the conning tower. And you'll see the boat. We're on the surface. We're on the surface in a minute. You'll see it on the surface before we dive. We had to get out like 200 miles from England. That's the Empire State Building. Oh, that was a model kit that I built. It looks pretty authentic to the Empire State. It was actually a model kit, and I had King Kong attached to it. I built a lot of models when I was in the Navy. See, that's just a model. Maybe I wasn't in Scotland. I thought it was in Scotland. This is in Groton, Connecticut. This is where we guys were just hanging out, I think, during the day. I don't think this has anything on it. Yeah, I think we were just hanging out. A bunch of Navy guys. There's a 1955 Bel Air. These are a couple of my Navy buddies. We didn't have anything to do. I was doing some animation. That's pretty cool. I forgot I did that. I did a lot of animation with my camera. Like that right there. I thought that was cool. I did that in slow motion. That's kind of cool. Well, I think that's it of that. Oh boy, let's see here. Magic. On the submarine. Here we go. On the submarine. So I can get rid of a lot of that film. All right, let's do my last one on the submarine. All right, this is on the submarine. It's terrible though. Doesn't have very good light. Plus the camera, this is the Polaroid that I had. It was a Polaroid 8mm Super 8. So this is in the submarine down the halls. You can't really see it. Not very good. All right, so that's the stern of the boat. We just left Holy Loch, Scotland. Okay, and this is the submarine that I was on. And this is the conning tower. And that's where the missile, that's the front of the boat. That's the front of the boat. That's cool. And that's the back of the boat. That was the funnest time of my life. On a submarine. USS Andrew Jackson. Right there. There's the missile tubes. There are the missile tubes right here. These are the missile tubes right there. 18 of them. 6 or 8 on each side. Conning tower. That's Holy Lot, or that's England. There's the front of the boat again. There's the captain. That's the XO. That I remember him. I do remember him. Oh my gosh. Boy, that's a remember. That's remembering. Wow. That's kind of fun. A lot of this isn't very good film. That's inside the sub. You can't really see in the sub very good. The camera wasn't very good optic wise. You had to have a lot of light. And I didn't have a lot of light on the sub. I can throw a lot of this film away because it's just... I'm going to edit this so it's more of a small... I'm going to be posting them on YouTube. Oh, that's at the mess hall, mess hall. Having dinner. That's the cook. That's the lunchroom. All right, let's see here. I think I have one more. One more. I'll give you one more. I have no idea what this is. All right, I'll just show you this video. Oh well. I have no idea what this movie is. So you guys will be just as surprised as I am. It might even be a porno flick. I have no idea. Could be something. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's Mr. That's Bryan. That's me. That's me. You're seeing me. That's Bryan Young. This is sound too. I got to get the sound projector. We're interviewing somebody. I think I'm doing Walter Cronkite. This is 1977. 1977. And I think I'm interviewing my mom. I got to get the sound of this thing. Yeah, that's my mom. Oh my God, look at the camera. There's my mom. That's my mom. She's a ham. And I had to take my hat off too. I would think I was interviewing her, okay? I was interviewing her for, I don't know why I was interviewing her. But I was pretty thin back then too. Bryan, it watched alone and sat up 8'10" away. Look at that, how thin I was. We got to get the sound of this because I was interviewing my mom for something. And now who is that? Oh, that's Stephanie, my sister's kid. Oh my gosh, that's Stephanie. No, that's not Stephanie. It can't be because I was in the. Wait a minute. What year was this? Wait a minute. Did I come home when I was in the Navy? Oh my gosh, I was in the Navy. Oh, this is in the 80s. This is in the 80s. And that's Stephanie. Oh, that's my sister Dora with Lauren. Oh, and I think I was interviewing my brother-in-law. Yeah, that's Alan. Oh, yeah, they're all egg people. The egg people have taken over. That's my wife. That's my wife. Guys, this must have been 1982. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I've got to get the sound of this. When I get the sound of this, I'll play this back when we get the sound. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too funny. Oh my gosh. This was this had to be 1982. That's Catherine, or Kimberly. That's Kimberly, my firstborn. That's my wife, Kathy. Oh, come on, Kimberly. Oh, look at Kimberly. That was Kimberly. My little Kimberly. Oh, we've got to get that. I got to get that online. I got to send that so Kathy can see that. All right, so this, I have to save this. I got to figure out where that, there are so many different I'm going to digitize all these on a digitizer, but I got to get a sound projector. I don't know how to do the sound. I think I might have to, I got to figure out how to do that. I took Steven. All right, this is the last one. I took this boy, Steven, around down to see. I took him around. I took him to Cedar Point in 1978. His dad died, and I think I took him to. I took him to Cedar Point or Disney in 1978. His dad died, and I took him to the light parade. That's the fireworks. That's the space shuttle. It was going to launch. We were waiting for it to launch, but it was delayed and I had to go back. That was the space shuttle. That's the assembly building. That's Steven right there. Oh, that was a long time ago. That's the shuttle before it was ready. It was ready to launch in 1978 or 1980. Maybe it was 1980. That's the vehicle assembly building. That thing was so big it would rain inside of it. Clouds would form in it. That was a dam we stopped in down in Tennessee. That's the spill. No, that's yeah, spillways. Okay, what do you think? All right, so the last one, I think so too. I believe it was. I think it's not the one that blew apart. No, no. Wow. Is that your mom? Yes, that was my mom. All right, here's the last video I'm going to show you. This, I was into claymation. I did a lot of claymation when I was in the Navy. And I did it was a Christian thing called the Risen. And this is over 10 minutes of animation. I'm going to put this on the internet. Once I get my digitizer, I'm going to digitize it and I'm going to put it on the internet. This is actually pretty good. This took me nearly 6 months to make. This is the last thing I'm going to show you guys. All right. Now, I don't know if it's correct. It might be backwards because I took these to Walmart and they messed them all up. So I don't know if this is going to be in sequence. Oh, shoot. What happened? Ah, dang it. that should go around. I think these reels are backwards. That's my sister, my daughter, sister-in-law. That's Sandy Davison. Oh, that's the pastor we lived with. I lived with Sandy Davison. I lived with them for about 2 years. Yeah, these are people that were at, these were people that from our church. All right, here it is. Lightning camera action. Model making story by Bryan Young. Directed by Bryan Young. This is it right here. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, this is a little airplane I made. A guy drives his car up. A guy gets out. He gets in his airplane. Takes off. That's my animation, guys. And that's the airplanes in the sky. Oh, here it is, the resurrection. This is it. This is the most detailed claymation that I ever did. Directed by Bryan Young. The burial of Jesus. these are other movies I made. This was spliced wrong together from Walmart. I have to redo this because I've got to get the movie all together into one movie. $19.80. Oh, this was cool. I did these all out of cardboard. This was cool. Well, you're seeing all my animation, guys. Okay, now this is the Resurrection. I don't know if this is the first production or if this is the whole movie. Okay, that first one I think was my first production. I don't know if that was actually the one that I did. Maybe this is the one that I actually finished. Because I started one, but I didn't really finish it. You know what I'm saying? And after this, Joseph and his disciples went to Pilate and asked for the body of Joseph and Nicodemus to be took the body of Jesus to the sepulcher. Oh yeah, this was the finished production. I did a lot of detail. I made all these trees. I must have made 50 trees. See all the detail in the... I did this in 1980. It took me about 6 months to film this. I must have used 50 pounds of clay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of detail. I had to make everything out of clay. It's all made out of clay. All made out of clay. Then I have a little town they come into. Watch the town. There's my Romans were my favorite because I really detailed the Romans. I put a lot of detail in the Romans. That's the little town. That's Mary Magdalene, and she's going to go wash the body, I think. She leaves the town. The body is gone. She finds the temple empty, or the sepulchre empty. She runs back and tells all the disciples. It is very hard. You have to do one frame at a time. I had to do one frame at a time. It was kind of fun. I loved doing it when I was single. When I had time off, I'd come and film it. There's Jesus coming to her. There, they're all in the room. I must have made 50. There's Jesus coming to all of his disciples. And that was it. That was it. Well, I got many more videos, but I made a lot of videos when I was in the Navy. Well, that's just half of what I've got in my box here. I've got over 200 movies that I made. And we're going to digitize them, and I got a sound projector. Maybe I'll do some of them with sound. That gives you a little bit of what I did when I was in the Navy. Now I do have one movie that's in 8mm. I made it in high school in 1978, my graduation year. It was called The Bionic Killer. It was basically based on the Bionic Man, and a cop in Bowling Green gets turned into a cyborg, but he goes rogue and he kills all these people in town. Well, I hope you enjoyed some of the videos. That was what I did when I was a kid. That's what I did in the 1970s. 78, and then when I was in the Navy. I did a lot of animation when I was in the Navy. So I hope you enjoyed. So here are the little car inserts. So you want to ask for Thunderjet car inserts. These are Thunderjet car inserts. These are Thunderjet car inserts, and these are extraction car inserts. Ones are smaller than the others. And you just put these in. And you have a nice car that shows you the interior of your car. Doesn't that look cool? I think it looks cool, actually. And these are the new TFX chassis for your model motoring, and those are going to be on our website here, hopefully by tomorrow. I got to get Daniel to get those on. Let's get another one on this other car. Alrighty, now let's take this one off. Well, I hope you enjoyed my movies. So that's another insert. And that's a Chevelle. We've got 2 Chevelles. All done. And we've got two, they just make your cars look neater. They just give you can't see the motor, which makes them look neat. That's just my opinion. I know some people will hate them. Like, there's just some people that always hate whatever I do. So, there'll be somebody out there that will they'll not like what I do. Now let's see if we can put one on a gasser and what it looks like. And these are the Bauer motors. And there's a coupe with the car inserts. You can do any car. You can put a car insert in any car. That's what's really sweet about it. Well, hope you guys had fun. I hope you liked my movies. Can you change the colors? Can you change the colors? Well, it's basically just the monochrome. I can't change the colors from the image that I pulled off the internet. I'm looking for a different type of interiors, but that's just the basic one I have right now. Thank you for the peek into your life. That looks good. Well, that's all. Well, that's all, folks. Mike got, okay, so did we find out who S. Mo is and Mike or Mark R? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you need a lip reader. Yep, 77 guys, a sub, and a camera. Yep. Yep, memory lane, Bryan. All right, guys, we'll see you later. See you tomorrow.